Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. IBC. Welcome back to another episode of Lunch Lounge. 3, 2, 1. Take a bite. Welcome back to another episode. This episode is gonna be. There's a lot to talk about. You know what has been in the past few days. It's been a lot. Also, during this episode, I will try my best not to say like a lot because every time I watch myself back, it sounds really annoying. And I'm trying to work on not using filler words like because
literally
like
who do you think you are?
Like it's annoying. So try my best to not use like so much. And we'll get into the episode. So our first segment is this Reddit.
Okay,
Reddit
so
challenge.
should we explain it?
Yeah, we can explain it.
One of us, we're gonna read "Am I the asshole?" right? And one of us is gonna be like, "Yeah, you're the asshole," and then the other one's gonna be like, "No, you're not the asshole."
Yeah,
and we just gotta like argue it out.
Great.
There's people passing by.
I'm scared. Continue.
Okay,
so she's gonna read out the Reddit post.
This one's long. Okay. Am I the asshole for paying for one daughter's wedding? I, 45 female, am married to John, 50 male. We have two daughters, one together, Hannah, 25, and one from his previous relationship, Alexa, 30. Alexa is older and always got everything she knew, and Hannah always got the hand-me-down. She never had much of her own things, so I wanted to make sure her wedding was special. Both of the girls have gotten engaged. I told Hannah I would pay for her wedding. I have been saving her whole life.
Oh my god. What if your daughter never got married? You would save for her whole
what
life?
If she just died, single?
Oh.
And then where's that money going? Okay. Alexa asked John if he and her bio mom would be paying for her wedding, and he said no. He said she should have a wedding that her and her fiance could afford. That seems reasonable, right?
Wait. Repeat that. Oh, I zoned out.
Alexa asked John if he and her bio mom would be paying for her wedding, and he said no. He said she should have a wedding that her and her fiance can afford.
Okay.
The girls went to get lunch the other day, and Alexa found out I was paying for Hannah's wedding. Alexa called John crying that it's unfair I am paying for Hannah's wedding. John thinks we should split the money evenly between the two girls. I told him no because I was the one who had been saving the money. I told him if he'd like to pay for Alexa's wedding, then he should speak with her mother for them to see how much they could help.
But shouldn't she pay for her own wedding as well?
John asked if I would be willing to give any money that is left from Hannah's wedding to Alexa. I told him no, I was giving Hannah the whole account and she could spend the money on what she wants. Am I the asshole? Edit, just to answer some common questions. When I got pregnant with Hannah, John asked me to be a stay-at-home mom.
Wait, this is the mom saying this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then John's the father?
John's the father.
And Hannah's his daughter. John's daughter.
Hannah's their daughter.
Oh, their daughter.
And Alexa is only his.
And he was saving for Alexa's wedding. No, Hannah's wedding.
Yeah, she's saving for Hannah's wedding.
Okay. Okay. And Alexa's upset.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When I got pregnant with Hannah, John asked me to be a stay-at-home mom. During that time, John was in charge of all the finances. That is why Hannah always had hand-me-downs, because John said he wasn't going to buy her something new if we had something that worked.
Wait, so Hannah always got hand-me-downs,
but
Alexa always got new stuff?
Exactly.
Why not buy new stuff for both?
I started working when Hannah was 10 years old. At the time, John and I decided he would split Alexa's cost with her mother and that we would split Hannah's cost. During that conversation, I told John that I would be making a savings account for Hannah. At the time, I said I hoped I could save enough money to pay for her wedding or a down payment on a house. Obviously, not knowing how much I'd save, we didn't talk about it again because there wasn't a need to once I started working on our finances separately. Alexa's mom had full custody, and we had her every other weekend. During those weekends, John made all her parenting decisions.
Wait, what?
Alexa's mom had full custody, and we had her every other weekend. During those weekends, John made all her parenting decisions. Update: Hannah told her fiance what happened. Hannah's fiance is an only child, and his parents said they would pay for half the wedding. I told Hannah the money is still hers, and she could use it for the other half, and to use the leftover money towards a house. Her and her fiance are very grateful. I told her that tomorrow morning I'd go talk to someone about getting the money in a trust of some kind with her name, since right now it's in a savings account with both of our names. Okay. Am I saying that she's the asshole?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm saying that she's not the asshole. So I think it's fairly like, yeah, your dad, okay, your dad, should be paying for your wedding as well. Like, why he's only having a savings account for Hannah, and she's not even like, like you had me first. Why Hannah? And you had the opportunity to buy her new stuff, just like you did for me, like all throughout. I said like again throughout our whole childhood, like child. So I think it's only fair that you contribute some to my wedding as well. Like, what's going on?
Actually, I think she's the asshole because, like, why are you, like, isn't she your daughter too? Shouldn't you pay for, I mean, she might not be related to you, but you still consider her a daughter? Right?
Wait. Oh, you're saying that the mom is an asshole? I'm so confused. So the mom is saved had the okay. Oh, I'm thinking I was Alexis. Okay, hold on. So I'm not the asshole.
Yeah.
Because Hannah is my daughter and she never got things. She never got new things. She always got hand-me-downs because of her father John. Not my doing. I tried to convince him, but he was like, no, she can have hand-me-downs, call it a day. Because he actually favored his Alexis more. So I'm not the asshole for saving savings account for her because she deserves it. Alexa got better treatment than her, and I'm treating her with helping her pay for her wedding. And if Alexa, that's not my fault. She's not my daughter. She's not my biological daughter. Okay.
Right. So actually, she is the asshole. You've been married together how long? You should consider this child yours. Like, how are you gonna pay for one daughter but not the other? What's up?
What? Because Alexa's Hannah's my biological daughter, and I just want to treat her more because she's my favorite.
Straight up, she's my favorite.
She's my favorite. I'm sorry, Alexis, but you're kind of a brat.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to abort you after pregnancy. What was that?
You wanted to abort who?
Alexa?
Oh, but you didn't have Alexa though, Alex.
No, like after she was born.
Oh, you wanted to abort her after she was born.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Right. Okay. I stand by my statement that I'm not the asshole because Hannah's my favorite, and I think she deserves a better wedding than Alexa because she's my daughter.
The asshole.
Disclaimer, guys. These are obviously all, not being for real.
No, we're being for real.
Oh. Okay. Am I the asshole for gossiping with my mom about my brother's fiance? About my brother's fiance is okay, potentially
I'm gonna give you the short one.
You say I can't read. Am I the asshole for refusing my babysit? Girl, it's not my fault. These people can't spell. Refusing. Oh. Am I the asshole for refusing to babysit my sister's kids for free anymore? Okay. I, 28 female, have been always
No, you're good. You got that.
I, 28 female, have been babysitting my sister's 35 female, 3 kids, ages 4, 7, and 9 for years, whenever she needs a break or has work commitments. I love my nieces and nephews, and I understand parenting is tough, but it's getting to a point where I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. At first, it was occasional, but now it's almost every weekend and sometimes even during the week when they're sick and can't go to school. Oh, and can't go to school. I work a full time job, and my weekends are my only free time to relax or catch up on my personal things. My sister, however, assumes I'm always available, often texting me last minute to drop them off for a few hours. That turns into the entire day. Recently, I told her that I'll be happy to continue babysitting, but I would like to be compensated, even if it's just a little bit to cover my time. She got really upset and said family shouldn't charge family, and then accused me of being selfish because I don't have kids and don't understand what's it like. I feel guilty because I know she's a single mom struggling, but at the same time, I feel like my kindness is being taken for granted. Our parents think I should just help out because that's what sisters do, but I'm starting to feel resentful. Am I the answer for being asked to be paid for babysitting?
Not the asshole.
So you're not the I'm the asshole.
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be tough to defend. But you are the asshole because you're her sister and that's your nieces and nephew, and you should be taking care of them because that's blood related. Okay, I don't care if you have no free time on the weekends unless she just drops you off whenever because she thinks you're free. You have the obligation to help a single mom out. She's a single mom, like she don't have no dad, she has no baby daddy, her baby daddy around. You should be the one stepping up and taking care of your nieces and nephews because they really need extra attention, extra support. I mean, are they bad? I know they're 4, 7, and 9. Kids are a little rowdy, but you can deal with it. It helps you prepare yourself to be a mother in the future, and you shouldn't be complaining. You shouldn't be compensated because it's your family.
Okay. They're not your kids. Straight up, they're not your kids. You don't need to be taking care of them like you're their mother. It's basically like having divorced parents and you're the other mother. Like, why are
The other
you.
woman.
Like, why are you basically their father? And last minute, too, texting. If that was me, I'd be so upset. Like, actually, why are you telling me last minute? I need at least a day or two to process what's going on. Because I'm not about to watch 3 children last minute just because you're busy all of a sudden. Like do you just make plans last minute and she'll be like, okay,
But
yeah.
she's a single mom, though. I think she's a single mom, and maybe she has to work night shifts, she has to work morning shifts, and she doesn't have time to
But
put
you
her
would
children
you
around.
would know ahead of time.
But maybe it's like, oh, she just picked up a shift last minute because she didn't know if it's available or not, but she needs that shift for the extra money. So she's like, okay, can you like take care of my kids real quick because I got an extra shift to work to get extra money.
But I also work a full-time job.
Okay, and
So why is it all up to me to take care of your 3 kids?
because you're my sister and that's what sisters do.
I don't think they do that. Oh, you would know?
But also, like, where's the grandparents in this situation though? Why not
And like, why not take them to
grandparents? I know daycare is expensive. Daycare is expensive, so why she should take care of her nieces and nephews. The economy we're living in today is only getting more expensive. Ain't they right?
What are you on about?
We're like the little devils in the story, like a devil and an angel.
Devil's advocate.
Yeah. Do you advocate for the devil?
I actually am. Okay. um
Or are you a middle school boy?
yes, and oh my god, this one's long. Okay. I, 22 female, have an older brother, John, 32 male, who has been with his fiancee, Jane, 30F, for 4 years. They have a 4-month-old. What are you doing?
Continue.
Jane found out she was pregnant at 5 and a half.
5?
Jane found out she was pregnant at 5.5 weeks and immediately called my mom to tell her. Mom was confused but very excited. Jane said, oh wait, sorry, I forgot to say, am I the asshole for gossiping with my mom about my brother's fiance potentially lying about giving birth?
What?
Okay, so I forgot
to.
Okay. Let me just restart. I, 22 female, have an older brother, John, 32 male, who has been with his fiancee, Jane, 30, for 4 years. They have a 4-month-old. Jane found out she was pregnant at 5.5 weeks and immediately called my mum to tell her. Mum was confused but still very excited. Jane said she was going to tell John when he got back from his work trip.
Continue.
What's going on?
Keep reading.
From his work trip. A few hours later, she called.
Bro,
she called again, sobbing, saying she has insatiable cravings. Mom made a joke like, it's in a bit. What's going on?
Nothing. I'm trying to entertain the audience, you know, like Subway Surfers and the reading. I'm trying to be. Stop! That's scary.
Isn't it a bit early for cravings? And Jane went off on her. She started yelling about how this was her pregnancy and no one else's. It was an odd reaction.
She's pregnant. What?
She also apologized for her outburst by blaming it on hormones. Okay. When my brother returned from his trip, him and Jane left to stay at her mother's, and we didn't see her until after the baby was born. What are you doing?
What?
John said this was because Jane was afraid of losing the pregnancy and wanted to be with her mom, and we needed to respect boundaries. Whenever someone would ask about Jane or the baby, they would shut it down with vague answers like every pregnancy is different or she's carrying small, which isn't usual. They barely shared anything about the pregnancy. No ultrasound pictures, no baby shower, and Jaden didn't want anyone around during the delivery.
Why would you lie, though, about being pregnant? Just say you're not pregnant. Maybe she had miscarriage, but she didn't want to let her parents down, or her in-laws down.
I also discovered that every craving she listed came from one article about pregnancy craving. She even listed multiple items in the same order as the article.
Oh, yeah, that was...
When the baby was born, we were finally allowed to see Jane and John, and the baby, of course. It was very bittersweet, as we all wished we could have been there for Jane to help out. But Jane and John both reassured us that we did help out by staying away during the pregnancy. The weirdest part, though, is how Jane describes the birth. She claims she had an epidural via IV drip into her hand.
That's not...
Hey, so actually,
I don't think that's how they do it.
Which is not how those are administered. When I was asking clarifying questions, thinking she had gotten confused, which is understandable, she shut down and refused to answer, like how she would during the pregnancy. She said the baby had latching issues because he was born with no umbilical cord stump. This can technically happen, but is rare and a fatal medical condition that their baby does not have. The final straw was when she told us that the baby basically fell out of her within an hour of being laid. I hate it when my baby falls out of me.
So real. Happens to me all the time.
Like, sometimes I'll just be walking up the stairs and
the baby falls out. Like, bro, get back in there.
Like, what are you doing?
You're not
too
big
early
enough. Like,
who do you think you are? The final straw was when she told us that the baby basically fell. Oh yes, I read that. despite my brother telling us how hard the birth was, and even stating that was why they weren't going to try for any more kids. Mom is on the same side as me.
Mom is on blah blah bitch.
Mom is on the same side as me and has been noting this inconsistencies in
The Sheila virus.
Sheila virus. In arthritis. But doesn't know how to bring it up, and the reactions don't help. A few days ago, my brother texted Mom saying her doubt of Jane is disrespectful, and they both want full apologies from the both of us for bullying Jane about her pregnancy/labor. I haven't made any outright accusations about it, nor have I said any of this to Jane. I've only asked questions when she said things the birth slash or I've only asked questions when she brings the birth/pregnancy up. Am I the asshole for having doubts?
So what was the last?
I'm the asshole now.
I'm not the asshole. So you're not the asshole because I definitely think she lied about that. Maybe she adopted the child, but she didn't want to say she adopted for some reason. Maybe some psychological issues that she's having that she's like wants to pretend that she got pregnant. Or maybe she did get pregnant and it
Maybe
didn't
she
work
got
out.
herself pregnant.
She got what? Maybe she had an alien baby actually. And so she couldn't tell anyone because the alien baby was like, don't tell anyone, hush. And it was actually the locked in alien. So she actually had to secretly like send it up to space and got a temporary baby from off the street and show them that the baby because she couldn't really say. That's why she wasn't having pregnancy cravings. She was having alien pregnancy cravings. So that's something completely different. So and when she wasn't like really showing, it's because the alien baby, it grows really really small. So yeah, I think she had an alien baby instead. But you're not the asshole for questioning because those things can be very concerning. She wasn't showing. She said her pregnancy quaving
Quaving.
she got off a website. She got epidural through an IV. Even I know that's not how it works, and I'm not even having children. I'm not bearing children.
And you're
And
supposed to be defending her.
oh
wait.
yeah,
wait.
defending it.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
What else?
Anyways,
And she was so pushy about sometimes people who like, I don't know, maybe she was pregnant, but some people's hormones get them all weird and start acting different, or she just wasn't pregnant at all. She just lied and just adopted the baby.
she was pregnant, and you're a horrible person for assuming that she wasn't. Why were you pressing up on this pregnant lady, like asking her if she was actually pregnant, and then like questioning her epidural? Like, who do you think you are? She definitely got it through the IV drip through her hand, and that's how they did it. And her baby basically just flew out. So, like, can you not question the pregnant lady? Like, how dare you?
Babies don't just fall out of you. I mean, unless
you would know?
I would know actually, because I was the baby, and I didn't just fall out. I actually walked out.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
But she wasn't pregnant. She was probably. You're not the asshole for questioning because you're suspicious. I think you should really just sit down with her and be like, hey, did you actually have this pregnancy? Because all the things adding up, all my puzzle pieces, it could all just be a coincidence or it could all be fake.
Did you actually have birth?
Did you birth?
Did you birth?
Did you birth? Birth. Yeah, is that all of them more? Or you do one more?
Okay. Okay, these two are kind of long, so I'll give you the shorter out of the two.
Okay. Am I the asshole for not letting my Mill come to my daughter's birthday party? What's a Mill?
Mill is mother-in-law.
Oh. For not letting my mother-in-law come to my daughter's second birthday party. Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my misspellings. My native language isn't English.
You know this is gonna be good.
It was very good. My native language isn't. Bro, my native language isn't English, and I have dyslexia. I could tell. Which makes it really hard, but I try my best.
I try my best.
Me, 32 female, and my partner, 33 male, we have been together almost 3 years and have a daughter who's almost 2. We have been dating just about 2 months when I made positive pregnancy test. And even though we were started dating, we decided to keep the baby and started to look houses, etc., and move in together. My partner, who referred to okay, my partner, who I referred to, so Mike, has 2 older sisters, S and E, and little brother L. Of course, parents. And of course, parents, mother M and father P. I always have problems getting along with Mike's sister, S and E, and mother M. I could. Oh my god. I could. I could tell a long story about how they have treated me this almost past 3 years, but I tell you an example. A year ago, Mike and our daughter went on a weekend trip over to his mother's house. This was my first. This was my first time, and I was 2 nights away from my daughter. When I was 2 nights away from my daughter. And first time it was without me in Mike's mother's house. Mike's mother and his sister has always have an issue about our daughter having a pinky. A pinky when they were what? Having a pinky? What's a pinky? A binky?
I think a binky.
A binky? A pinky?
How dare you have a pinky?
They're aliens. And when they were there, M took away. And when they were there, M took away my daughter's pinky.
My stomach hurts.
It took away my daughter's pinky. Oh no! That evening, forced her to sleep without his binky. I think she means binky.
I think binky too.
Binky forced her to sleep without her, and if that's not the word for it. Bro, I might have dyslexia.
You said dyslexia.
Is that not what it's called? Dyslexia?
Dyslexia?
Dyslexia. Okay. Dyslexia.
There you go.
If that's not the worst part, my child was ill and had a high fever. Of course, I was livid and told them all a piece of my mind.
You go, bro.
And now let's finally get to the problem. I'm really, really allergic to dogs, and I'm always heavily medicated when I go to M&Ps because they have a dog house and still get rash and have trouble breathing. And now, when we invited them to a child's birthday party, Emma announced that they're taking the dog with them and bringing it in my house. I always told her that no, they're not going to bring that dog in my house.
You're not bringing that damn dog in my house. How dare you?
Especially when they know how badly I react near him. He had a huge fit. She had a huge fit about it and started yelling at me, telling me I'm selfish and how that's just an excuse for me so they won't come. They live just under 3 hour drive away from us, and the dog has access to outdoors all the time. But still, it makes sense that this is too long for the dog to be alone. But this dog has been alone for hours, even days.
This dog.
Can I pet that dog? But now it's suddenly a huge problem to leave dog at home. Day after this fight, Mike's sisters told Mike Mike's sister told Mike that they're not coming either because of me and how rude I am to their mother. And now even Mike said I should apologize and let the dog come.
Bro,
But
what?
because it's only a few hours, etc., I told him go himself.
Oh,
himself. and told that no one from his side isn't welcome to the party, and go F himself and tell no one from the other side is welcome to the party anymore. If he really thinks I'm to blame about this, he's not invited either. I'm kicking his out from our home.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, she don't play. Don't mess with her. She don't play. I'm so angry and sad, and because of my feelings, I just want to have an outsider perspective about this. So am I the asshole? Okay, so I guess I'm the asshole.
You're the asshole. No, you're not the asshole. Because, like, why is she trying to bring her dog into your house and then start creating a problem with, like, your husband's side of the family? Like, who does she think she is?
Exactly. But you are the asshole because that's family, and you already committed to this guy. I know you guys aren't married, but you already had a child with them after knowing him for 2 months. So I think that's on you, and you should be responsible to deal with whatever is to come with his side. I'm sorry for the noise. But yeah, you are the asshole. Just let the dog come and you take your little medication and let them run around and just like just
He's so close to the gun.
in the background. But and just stay away from the dog. So you already asshole because that's family. You should just let the dog come and lock the dog up in the room and call it a day. Because it's your fault. You already know the man for 2 months and you already have a child with him. And
How does that even happen? Like, actually,
hey, one night.
how dare you? How dare you go against that? You're a sinner.
Are you? Okay. Moving on to our next segment because it's almost time for school to be out and traffic's about to start. So, our next segment, we will be talking about everything that has been happening in the past 5 days.
Politics.
So, politics time, and if you don't like it, you can click off because I don't give a shit.
The inauguration.
So let's talk about Elon Musk's questionable Roman salute. The only Roman salute I know is Roman's revenge. Isn't that right? Cut that out.
I'm not cutting that out.
So that was no Roman. We all know what that was, girl. That was not a Roman salute. Because if I was, go do it in the middle of the street right now.
And Roman salute was created by a bunch of fascists. So
also, we are in Rome. This is not Rome.
This is not
Rome. So why are we doing Roman salute? It's not Rome. So it doesn't even make sense. It's not Roman salute. We all know what it is, and it's very scary. Because is Elon Musk autistic?
I don't know.
It's because I didn't know.
Is Elon Musk
Musky?
Was it Musk or Musk?
Musk. Elon Musk.
Is Elon Musk autistic? My true opinion on him just came out.
Thinking. But that was very questionable. Why is Elon even? He got a made up title to be in the freaking cabinet or whatnot. bro, you're not special. Go back. You came
Go
here
back to where you came from.
You actually came here illegally and started your business illegally. So you have no room to be saying that people should go back to their countries when none of you guys are even from here. If you telling me to go back to them, you're right away. So nobody.
Musk has previously disclosed that he has Asperger's syndrome, also known as autism.
So Asperger's is actually not deciphering between human emotion. Like, you can't recognize it.
So instead of never mind. Let's cut that from the record.
So that Roman salute was not a Roman salute. That was
We're
something going back to the 40s. Let's not do that,
guys. We're the USA. We're not Germany.
We're not. That's not Rome. We're not in Rome. Oh my god. Let's talk about the audience at the inauguration. I mostly saw white, rich people, and it took place inside. It took place inside. Inauguration will take place outside, so the entire, entire community comes.
He doesn't want to get shot.
He doesn't want to get assassinated. That's why. And it's getting very Hunger Games, because I never watched Hunger Games before, but I know that they have. I forgot what it's called. It's like place where only like rich people go, while other people are like struggling and whatnot. I forgot what it's called. The district.
District 1?
Yeah. It was giving very much that vibe, because there's only rich, white, billionaires, men, rich white men billionaires. That's not America. Inauguration of rich men represent America. The nation. And that does not represent the nation, bitch. Excuse my French. That does not represent the nation. That represents an oligarchy. But yeah, that was very concerning. And Baron and Ivanka, is that her name? Ivanka?
Yeah.
Bro,
Baron looks so over it.
So done. He was like, bro, get me out of here.
There was one point where he just rolled his eyes at like something Trump was saying.
Bro, I'm not sure if you shared. We all know his ideals, his political stance, because he is 18. He can make up his own mind now. And he goes to school at NYU, so that NYU education might be,
liberal.
Yeah. We all know his stance, so I'm not saying like he's left wing. We're not. He's gay. But he definitely looks very over his father, and I would too. Shoot, if Trump was my dad, I would be so sad.
If Trump was my dad, I'd kill myself.
I'll be scared, first of all, because he was talking very inappropriately about his daughter. And Ivanka wore that hat, the Pizza Hut hat, definitely the Bach Trump. Like, bro, she looked like
the Hamburglar.
The Hamburglar, bro. I can't. But in the song, I think Billy Ray Cyrus, fact check me on that one, like sang Old Time Road at the inauguration.
You said Old Time Road?
Old Time Road.
Oh, it was Old Time Road. I was like,
and that was very questionable. That was not. It was so awkward. He was like, I'm gonna take my horse in the Old Town Road. I'm gonna
ride till I can't no more.
Like,
I'm gonna take my horse.
You definitely can't no more. But that entire inauguration was definitely one to go in the history books, full of CEOs, doesn't represent America.
I'm surprised Kamala didn't like just start bursting out laughing.
No. I'm pretty sure, like, I know Biden did this. Kamala, I think, Hillary definitely burst out laughing. She definitely laughed at something when Trump said he wants to change the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. Get out of here.
We have more important things to be worrying about. Why are we changing the Gulf of Mexico to America?
Like, this doesn't even sound good. Like, bro. Oh, I keep saying, like, whatever. Let's go on to the TikTok ban, the aftermath. So TikTok did get banned. I'm thinking it's going to last at least a week.
People are saying it's 2 weeks. 90 days, like, extension.
Yeah. I thought, like, when they banned, I was like, it lasted at least a week or two. But it only lasted a day. It got me looking stupid on
12 hours.
TikTok, like, it was only 15 hours.
Bye, Shayla.
But it was only a day. I'm thinking, it's going to last a week or two at least. No, literally only a day. the message that popped up was talking about something. Thank you for Donald Trump. For
No, my conspiracy theory, he planned it all.
It was
all those years ago.
Okay. It was definitely a setup because
he's the one that proposed it.
And the day before the inauguration, he's literally like, TikTok needs to be banned. And then he wants to switch and be like, oh, thank you to President Trump for bringing back TikTok. Shut up. He was trying to win over Gen Z vote, and it didn't work. We're not dumb. We're not stupid.
Do we think that Meta bought TikTok?
Do we?
I think they did.
They might have. That might have happened. They say to block Facebook and Instagram to get your FYP. I'm not gonna lie, like since TikTok came back, my FYP been really funny. It's been like a mix of funny and then like politics, and then like sad and scary stuff, and then funny. But it's been really funny. I'm not gonna lie. I've like been looking like a psychopath. Not psychopath. It looks like I have schizophrenia in class, laughing to myself.
Origin slip.
But the aftermath, people say TikTok, censorship. Definitely it's been censorship. Yes. If you look up rigged election, it's not there. If you look up California fires, it's like AI videos. It's also not really there. People's video been taken down to talk about the rigged election that they openly admit actually at the inauguration as well, that the election was rigged thanks to Elon.
Banned books, you can't search that up anymore either. Yeah. Why can't I not search up what books are banned?
Like, bro, I'm trying to collect all the banned books and read them.
We'll read them out to you guys.
We do a read along. Follow our audiobook. But yeah, this censorship is happening. Banned TikTok, like, because we share valuable news sources on there. Now let's talk about the laws that got ended in like 2 days. Like, dude was signing executive orders, probably wasn't even reading them because he accidentally made it so.
Does not know how to read.
Yeah, so like he accidentally made it so that everyone's a woman now. So hey, woman, everyone's a woman. And if you identify as a man, you're apparently transgender.
I think Donald Trump is actually transgender and is like internalizing it, like internalized transphobia, homophobia, and is like, let's call her Donna
Trump. Like Donald Trump, he's actually a transgender. You heard it here, folks. Let's talk about the takeaway of the Equal Employment Act. How that was taken away. So we're not getting jobs. We're not getting jobs in the future. The companies are now allowed to discriminate against their employers and allowed to create even bigger wage gap that we already gap that we already have. They can turn you away for your religious, your race, your sexuality, your gender, like. So we're screwed. We're screwed. Like we're screwed for the future. The climate treaties that all got taken away too.
We literally cannot.
It snowed in Texas,
guys. Like we can't turn back now. Like genuinely, if we tried, we would have to turn off all of our plants in the whole world. That's not happening.
We have 4 years left. So we're also taking out of the World Health Organization as well. I don't know why that was a thing, but it was. That makes no sense. So no one's gonna get quality healthcare. I mean, we never had quality healthcare in the first place, but now no one's actually getting. He also is planning to raise the prices of prescription drugs. Okay, so no one's.
Whoever voted for him, you're dumb as hell. You literally need to pick up a book and read.
And you're not getting lower grocery prices because the mass deportations is going to cause the economy to rise because no one's doing labor for cheap anymore. So you're not going to get avocados for $2, $3, like
avocados from Mexico.
It's going to be like $13 now. So mass deportations, ICE are allowed to go into schools.
Raid schools and churches.
Imagine being an elementary school student and you seeing these big guys dressed probably like what, all guns, everything, ripping students out the classes. As a teacher, terrifying. I'm scared and I'm hiding my students, bro. Like, that should be a lockdown right there. That's insane, and that shouldn't be allowed. So mass deportations, was actually started Tuesday. Apparently, Houston is on the list. Guys, be careful. Watch out. There's apparently ICE trucks.
I might try to be a distraction.
I'm gonna be a distraction. I'm gonna be chasing them now. Like, I'm fighting. I don't care. We're fighting. And so I even thought, like, bro, I want to have to hide people, like, in my basement, in my attic. I'm gonna hide people too. That's insane. You know who also had to hide people?
Trump. Trump's gonna have to hide Elon.
No, bro. If that the mass deportations, Elon must be the first to go back to South Africa, please. And Mark Zuckerberg to his planet he came from.
From Mars.
From Mars, bro.
Mars. Guys, Mark Zuck.
He's from Mars. Yo. So the mass deportations, be careful. This is the Handmaid's Tale. Because he's also banning abortions, banning contraceptions to prevent pregnancy safely. We're done. Oh, and he's taking away the divorce. So you basically can't get divorced. Basically, like, you need like a possible reason to get divorced.
I won't need
domestic, emotionally abusive relationships.
You're screwed. Like, actually. Oh,
be back up. You're back. Here, just in breaking news. Attempt to end birthright citizenship? Can Trump even do that?
He's not even from here. Like, his family, not from here.
The answer is no, he does not possess the power to end that, because guess what? It's in the Constitution. Ain't that right?
Mm-hmm.
It's in the Constitution, so the only people who can amend it is, like, what, Supreme Court? The higher ups. He's not in a position to be like, oh, we're gonna end it. Maybe he can submit an executive order to, like, the kind of process and try to end it. But, like, are they really gonna amend the Constitution? And if they do, we're all cooked, aren't we? Because what else can they amend? The mass deportations are leading to free labor, slavery. Slavery was never really ended in the country. It just got moved to prisons.
You know what?
LGBTQ discrimination.
Why'd you look at me?
Oh! I just thought you'd be more knowledgeable.
Oh. Why is that?
Maybe people want to hear from
what?
People want representation. And you not want to represent.
Hey guys, I'm gay. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah. I really hope you did. Like, actually, if you assume that I'm straight. A moment of silence for that.
Have you seen that video of the girl? She was like, I'm part of the LGBTQ and this is my mom. I am not that I lie. Anyways, yeah, so let me ponder.
They've been trying to go after same-sex marriage for a while.
Might probably are how things are looking. End it. They now allegedly made it legal, so businesses can refuse services to anyone that's part of the LGBTQ community. mass
Bro, imagine going to a gay bar and getting denied service.
I'm sorry, you know.
No, we don't serve your kind here.
Yeah, sorry. I know this is a gay bar, but or maybe switch up because it's a gay bar. They don't serve to straight people. That's a little idea for you guys. If you guys wanna, you know.
For all the gay bar owners out there.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Trump.
Also, did you guys know that Trump is actually
He's transgender.
he's actually transgender.
Oh,
I'm sorry. She's
Donna.
Donald Trump is transgender. Elon Musk is non-binary.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark Zuckerberg is polyamorous. You know what? Probably.
I see that.
Yeah. So I think it's really just deflection, internalized hatred for themselves.
Aren't they all polyamorous though, and they're all together?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
They be doing like, especially Elon and Trump. They be doing some stuff behind closed doors. We all know.
You see it in their eyes.
Yeah, the country possessing fascist traits, characteristics of fascism being presented in this society that we live in, a great motion of Christian nationality, which is, do you want to explain?
Oh, a great motion of Christian nationality?
Yeah.
Basically,
And how
you're expected to be a
nationality
Christian.
Is ruining the country.
You're expected to be a Christian, and if you're not, you're gonna go to hell.
Well,
allegedly.
The idea of extreme nationalism nationalism is they're using Christianity, religion, as a way to weaponize it and manipulate the masses by going after things they already believe, but then twisting it and manipulating them. It's like falling into a cult, you know? Right. Okay.
Manipulation.
Manipulation. Manipulate. Manipulation.
Oh, yep.
Manipulate the masses because it's easier to manipulate a crowd, you know.
Yes, because everybody goes with conformity.
Yes, conformity is a big thing that's gonna happen. Guys, start reading your books. Get on your Zoom, start reading. I love reading dystopian books, and I never thought that could be a reality. But it really, dystopian books are like a warning to what society could come to if these policies and acts keep going on. What do we need to do as a nation?
Revolt.
What can we do? Because it's in the Constitution saying that if the government doesn't represent you, you have the power to revolt and take them down.
It's illegal to promote that. But guys, we're not saying that you should.
It's in the Constitution. We should start rioting. I get on the watch list. But why do they teach LMK, LMNOP schools? Why do they teach Martin Luther King in schools and not Malcolm X? Martin Luther was all about peaceful protest, but is peaceful protest really working for us?
No.
We need to start revolting. And people, no, they don't want to see it. We have to scare them. Peaceful protest is not going to appeal to emotionless, sociopathic billionaires. They don't care. They're just going to send the army and military to shoot you guys down. We need to come together and start getting crazy. We need to start burning down the country. I'm sorry. There's going to be a second revolution.
Burn it
all. Because if we keep letting this go on, it's going to look like similar events we've seen before. So.
Like what?
Oh, you know.
Oh, and you guys know too.
Starts with an N, end with a I. Back in 40s. Germany, anyone?
Did you say an N?
Yeah, N. N ends with I.
I thought we were talking about H ends with T.
What? H ends with T?
The
Holocaust? Oh, same thing though. But it's really more like, N starts with N, ends in I, power, the whole fascism and how that came to be. Because they also thought that could happen to us. They wouldn't do that.
The government wouldn't do that.
Oh, yes, it weirdly is. I was really, you're like really not that much in for the aura. I should be a news anchor.
Dude, what if they bring up manipulate?
What?
What if you have to read the word manipulate?
I can imagine he's trying to read the screen. Manipulate.
You'd have a compilation of just random words. Manipulate.
Manipulate. What else can I not say?
We should have an episode where it's just you trying to pronounce words that you can't.
I can pronounce them in my head. I just cannot pronounce them out loud. I used to have a lisp. A lisp. She has bed bugs, just
Girl,
like
it was an ant.
It was a bed bug crawling. She has ants in here.
Ants in your pants.
What were we talking about? Revolution, revolt, mutiny, the people we need to come together as a one nation under guard. With a liberty. I didn't mean to purposely. I didn't mean to purposely mess up. I just like God and liberty for some. Okay.
For some.
Do you stand up for the pledge? Your brother's watching you.
I plead the fifth. Oh, do I still have that?
What?
The fifth? Do I have rights still?
At the moment.
Oh, you're working to get rid of them, right now.
Ooh. Trump, if you're watching this, I'm gonna send this video to the White House. Oh, speaking of which, apparently, if you search up Constitution, it's not on the White House page. That's concerning. And then apparently redirects you to a video of Trump. So,
what is Trump saying?
No, go to it. I set up the Constitution. The White House page didn't pop up as the first thing. But go to the whitehouse.gov and type in the Constitution. It's probably not there. Also, another thing that I'm really worried about is falling into fake news easily. Of things that are kind of overly exaggerated. But I mean, I get it. People are scared and they're expecting the worst, which is why we need to come together and revolt, guys. When I get locked up for saying that, is YouTube gonna put me on a watch list or something?
You're already on the watch list.
Also, disclaimer, we probably should have said this in the beginning, but of course we're not experts, political experts, but at least we have some idea what's going on, you know?
Mm-hmm. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general What?
Sorry, I'm burp.
Bruh. Weird. We don't even have Sprite this time. Promote the general welfare and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. I thought it said you ran out of storage.
Embarrassing.
Why a Constitution? I guess it's back.
Do you have... It's on the White House? Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess it's back there. Is it? Archives. Yeah, I guess it's back. Always double check your sources. Double check your information, what you're getting, you know? And also double check us. Fact check us if we said anything wrong or if anything has changed.
If you say anything, I will cry.
Oh, she can't take criticism.
No, I can't.
Unlike someone. It starts with a T, ends with a P.
Toilet paper.
Paper doesn't start end with the P.
TP.
I just pooped. What is going on? I don't know. Chat, is that everything?
This is what happens when you're having a mental break after all the dumb shit that's going on in this government.
Protesting, we need to protest. We should start protests at school. Like, we should do a walkout. Like, walk out and support
Let's do it.
and protest of the recent events. Because if
We
we
might
start
get
getting
beat.
high schools involved, like, if we start getting, like, students and showing the government that we're not dumb and we know what's going on and we don't like it and it's not the future that we want, I think that could have a really powerful impact.
You know, we might get beat, but
beat.
but it's okay, right? In the long run.
Yeah, it's because if we don't sacrifice, if we don't go through that pain, you think this country like got where it is through peaceful protests? No, there was rebellions, there was revolution. They were so petty that the T in the Boston Harvard. So it's only right that we start. I know you guys are scared. Take Luigi for example. That's a for extreme protest. That's what we.
Is that your man?
No. Yeah. Oh. You know, that's the protest they don't want to see. That's what gets them scared.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Free my homeboy. He did another walls. I don't think it's him though. Like generally,
no,
it doesn't look like the something. When I first saw like this is the kind of like it didn't look like the something that they showed. It looked like a whole different dude.
He's a valedictorian and everything. Why would he go?
I mean, you never know. Or my first. But it didn't look like the dude like with the hoodie on it. They don't look alike.
No, they don't.
So I don't know. I haven't heard anything else from it, but I'm gonna look it up actually.
It was all like all over my TikTok For You page for like a week and then disappeared, like vanished out of nowhere.
I don't get TikTok up anymore since the TikTok ban.
I don't get a lot of stuff since
or the LA fire. I don't get any of that. Only like political, like the Trump and everything, and funny stuff.
Just stuff that he's trying to pass. That's what I get, and then other stuff, but nothing that's like currently happening or has been happening.
Yeah, it's weird. They definitely censorship. So
meta.
Read your books. Get your knowledge. Don't feed into brainwashing. But people don't know they're brainwashed. How do we not know that we're not brainwashed?
No, we are. What did you drop?
My dignity. Yellow of these triceps. Or biceps.
Well, like, you're kind of showing the side of your arm.
Where did it go? That's my lucky ring. I keep pushing it back.
I feel it. I keep pushing it back. Okay.
We got it back, guys. 15 karat gold.
Robber.
Is that all we're going to talk about today, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
So revolt, get together, we unite as a nation and start burning some things down. But don't attack innocent people. This isn't like an excuse to just go and burn small businesses or just burn anything. We need to do things that directly attacks the higher ups, the oligarchy, the people who are suppressing us. Yeah, right. Thank you for watching today's episode. This is actually a pretty lengthy one, even though it's a span of 2 days. But it's actually a pretty lengthy one. So, first, our family, a lengthy episode for you guys if you guys want to watch.
I think it's gonna be longer than the other one.
It is. Oh yeah, the one that was still over. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like well over an hour long. But thank you for watching. This is a message to the youth. So stay educated and keep on biting, biters.
Bye.
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 Oh. Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.